Thank you, Monique, for the introduction. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be here and be able to talk and give some testimonial about how I think the next generation of internet could go, and also the importance that humans have in all of this process. I will talk about the Internet of Moving Things because I think that it is very, very important to understand that if we are talking about humans, humans are always, always moving. And why not having internet moving with the humans? So that's the main trend that I see in the following days. So if we have an internet of humans, we are building for them. So why are we building them? So here I just include some examples, but for example, imagine that you are riding a bike and you share the bike, so you have a bike sharing system. In this bike sharing system, you want to know whenever, where you are, have some kind of measures to make sure that the bikes are not stolen, so on. So everything needs to be connected. Imagine that you are going on a park and you are running in the park, but you want to have a personal trainer with you, but without being exactly with you. So you have this remote, the remote talk, the remote conversation with a personal trainer. So everything, you need to be connected, and all your vital signs need to be free and available for your personal trainer. Or imagine that you are in a car and your car is self-driven. So this means that you may not need to drive, so you need to have everything connected. Your car, everything needs to know about everything that is aware of your all surroundings. So that's the main issues we want to have. So we'll be always moving all around, and we need to be able to have our internet with us and make part, so we are part of it. So we were able to, and this was in 2014, and with lots of help of the municipality here in Porto and also of Porto Digital. So our vice deputy in Porto was a main person also for us to be able to do this. So we built a vehicular network with more than 600 vehicles here in Porto. And why here in Porto? Because we had all this openness from the municipality. We had the openness from the bus company. So we have buses that are all connected. We have vehicles from the municipality that are connected. We have vehicles from so that the trash containers that get all the residuals from the city. And we were able to build this internet. And why did we do this? Of course, we wanted to show if this would be feasible, if we would be able to build an internet with vehicles that were moving. But on the human side, we were able to do some nice things. So one of them was to be able to have a mobile hotspot. So each vehicle was a mobile hotspot for the people that were commuting in the city. So people were entering the bus, they were accessing the internet in the bus, and they were doing their normal work life while they were in the bus, or not work life, so normal life. We were able with this to acquire data from many points in the city. So data from the vehicles, so it's important to know what is the traffic, so where is congestion, what we can do about it, so how to improve all this. Data in terms of pollution, because we had sensors around, and sometimes we don't have the sensors connected to the internet. But if we have vehicles that go there, that are able to gather through these mobile hotspots the information from these sensors, we can improve a lot the environment of the city and the pollution of the city. And we also had this waste collection. So if we have the garbage containers with sensors that can send information also to these mobile hotspots that we have in the city, so this can help a lot. So just to give you a glance, so this is the way we want to do, and we were able to do it. So we had all these vehicles, buses around, and we are building the connections between all of them while they are moving around and making sure that the network really worked, and actually it did. So this was actually a very nice platform that we've done, and of course we wanted to evolve and be able to use it. So for example, to have information of how many people you have in the buses, if you need to have more or not buses, are they delayed, when are they arriving, am I able to have a message in my mobile phone to tell me now a bus is arriving at this right time, and which is the best one to take. So there are many things that we can do about, so these are just examples. And we wanted to evolve this also for other areas. So there are many things that move. Here in Porto, we have the buses, we have the cars. Of course, we also have the river and the Douro River. In my hometown and where I work, we have an empowerment on using bicycles. So we have free bicycles, and we are improving this. We have a RIA. RIA is a set of canals in the city where we have these very, very special boats, the moliceiros. So, and we also have very nice places where we can have drones. So we have been building also an ecosystem where we have all these elements moving, so the bicycles, the moliceiros, the drones, and what we can build with them, again, for the city, for the humans that live there. So just let me give you an example. So we have a set of environment sensors in the moliceiros, in these boats, and they are all around in the canals. They are measuring several environment parameters, and we are getting all of them. So if we are not able to measure them with the moliceiros, we have these aerial drones that are able also to go there. And of course, if we have, for example, we are, and here in Porto and also in Aveiro, tourism is increasing a lot. And one of the things that we are also working on is how to be able to improve tourism. So imagine that you are in the city and you don't know the places yet, but you have some drones that go around that can take in real time not only images but videos of what they are getting on their cameras, and they are telling all this for you on a real time. And then you are able to choose what to do. Or you may have, with all these networks, the cars being able to call the police, being able to, when a problem exists, it can be an accident, it could be anything else, or can be able to tell all the other people, you know, you shouldn't go to this stage, so please go and turn and go through different roads and give all this information. Or, as I told you in the beginning, why not having, for example, all the connectivity between the road sensors, the traffic signals, the cars, the people, and so on. So to make sure that you have a safer world where all of them are able to communicate in a future internet and being able to self-organize in one place, in the roads, in the city, and wherever else. So thank you very much.